What do you want?
What do you mean what I want?
You want me to do? You're looking at me like...
I'm trying to start a video. You said you want me to start over.
Yeah.
So I started over.
Okay.
So.
Why don't you tell them what we're doing, Ed?
Filming?
No. Yeah, you're filming. Ed has lost the notes that we just had. I don't know where he put them, and...
We did a video for you guys, and Donna said it wasn't fucking good enough. So...
Because you're all fucked up on the shatters.
So?
Well, it wasn't a good video, but I don't know where you put the... Did you throw them out, maybe?
No, I didn't throw anything out.
Well, and they don't get up and walk away.
Well, I don't fucking know.
Well, in your pocket? Or
No.
Stick them in your pocket?
No.
Okay, well, fucking fine.
I don't know there. I'm going outside. Let's go show them.
Oh, underneath your stool.
Oh. There's the notes. Donna found them.
Eddy, my fuck.
You fucked up again, did you?
Today's gonna be a testy day.
Let's go show them how
The weather is?
Yeah, we'll show you the weather, but
Some other thing.
yeah, we'll show you some other thing.
Some other stuff.
Sky looks like that. Okay, Donna, come and explain this shit.
Okay, so
Okay, so
this piece here.
hang on. Like a billion years ago, we told Timmins Housing about this problem several times, and they've never come to fix it.
No.
Donna's going to show you which problem
Well,
I'm talking about.
where this, like how this is here. Okay, this piece here
Yeah,
goes into here,
yeah,
and there's supposed to be a bracket that here.
yeah,
But when it rains,
yeah,
the heaviness, like
Yeah.
the weight of here,
yeah.
and it
knocks that off.
and so all of this area floods.
All this floods.
So that's why, like, this, whatever this is here, I don't know what kind of, like...
that hose-looking thing starting
Has-
to come out of the ground.
Yeah, so, and we've said, they were just here in May. I told them, they were worried about the, what is that shit that goes on the house on the outside?
I don't know.
Fuck, there's a word for it.
Anyway,
The girl was worried about whatever, but whatever that fucking shit is called. You know, when they have to, that's why the fucking basement in the springtime, that's why that whole electrical panel, because the water goes through that fucking shit.
okay, and so like you cocksuckers might be wondering, why the fuck is you showing me this? Hey, I'll show you why. Across the street at the nut house, they recently had a leaking problem like what we got. And before I show you what happened over there, here's what the sky looks like in the front. Here's the front yard. And see over at the nut house over there? I'll zoom in for you. But they got a new black thing put on theirs right there. And the fucking thing runs all the way out to here. So no more flooding in their basement. And we're wondering why the fuck we never got ours fixed. Right, Donna?
Yeah, because why couldn't you just fucking fix ours? If it was that fucking easy to fix, then it should have been done, 15 fucking years ago.
Yeah, like why couldn't you fucking fix ours? If
And
it was that
then-
easy, you could have did ours like a billion years ago.
And like I said, they were just here in May.
Yeah,
They
May.
looked at it.
They looked at it just recently.
Don't worry.
They look at it every 2 fucking years, but they never
Don't
come
worry.
back.
Somebody will be back to fix it.
Yeah, someone will be back to fix
It's
it.
like a fucking, pretty soon it'll be a pool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pool. Donna did some repotting of some plants today, and she never cleaned up after herself.
Well, that's because,
Well, don't clean it up now.
Well, because it's going to be moved after, so.
You're gonna get moved after. Anyway, the sun's right there. It is fucking like 1:30 or something. We figured we'd get an early video done for you. This is the second one because Donna says the first one was just not good enough.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, you found the notes?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go back in the house and like talk. Well, come on, open the door. And just so you guys know, me and Donna are not sick anymore. That was just a one-day thing. I owned that bitch. I owned that cold.
No, I feel fine. Like nothing was even wrong.
Yeah, like nothing was even wrong. Okay. My shit look okay?
Yeah.
The notes are ripped because they're ripped. Last night, I was inside taking a piss, and you can hear the music that's being played over at that fucking rock on the river that's not even on a river. And who did we hear again, Donna?
Our Lady Peace?
Yeah. And they sounded like shit. They didn't sound good at all.
No, like before.
They didn't sound good originally, but
They sounded horrible, and we've heard other people like.
yeah, live they're garbage.
God.
Yeah, what did you hear them? What did you hear going across the sky last night, Donna?
I heard. Ow! Hoo hoo! Ow! Hoo hoo! And that was it. I don't like that fucking song. I don't like that band, but they, we've heard other fucking like singers in the past, not on the Rock on the River, but that Stars and Thunder, and Bryan Adams sounded pretty damn good, and Tom Cochrane sounded,
Yeah.
the
How long have we been rolling? We'll say just about 9 minutes. Here's your thingamabob.
But they sounded like garbage. I would have fucking demanded for a refund if I would have bought a ticket, because
She would have demanded
I would have
it.
been like, you sound like shit. I'm not paying for this.
Yeah. Okay, last night me and Donna were sitting around having some beers. I don't drink anymore. I'm taking another, I'm taking another shot at sobriety. So last night, me and Donna finished off the last of the beers we had around here, and we got into talking about our old dog Butch. He was a Rottweiler, and we were remembering a time we were out at my dad's house, and my old stepmother, she was a cunt. She was drunk as fuck, and she wanted to pet my dog. And I warned her the dog went to biting you though, because like he's mean, and he was mean, right? I wasn't lying. So she went into her fridge, her fridge. She went into her fridge and she grabbed a whole fucking chicken. Tell them the story, Donna. You remember it better than me.
The whole rotisserie chicken, that chicken was supposed to be for her fucking meal the next. She was making like she said she was making this great big chicken Caesar salad, and she was going to use the cooked chicken like from the start, which is fine, but she ended up going to the fridge. She took the whole damn chicken out. She sat on the fucking chair and fed the whole thing to our dog. The whole there was just bone.
And yeah, we didn't give a fuck because our dog ate a lot, right? He doesn't mind eating your chicken if he wants to eat it, and you're gonna give it to him. I don't give a fuck.
But like she's like all drunk and she's ripping big chunks off, right?
Just yeah.
And she's saying, "Hey Eddie, he likes me." No, we don't like you, but. Anyway,
he never ended up biting her. She was able to pet him because she was feeding him that chicken. Where are you going?
Just here. But then the next morning,
she had to get up and go get the lighter that I could have passed to her.
But the next morning,
yeah,
she gets up and she has no fucking idea what happened to her chicken.
Yeah, she was drunk. Did I mention that?
Yeah, she was drunk. Like, she was fucking drunk.
Yeah, so the next minute... Hey, my words. The next morning, she gets up and she's running around her fucking house like, where the fuck is my fucking turkey or my chicken?
She was mad. Like, it wasn't like how he's saying, where the fuck is my chicken? She was like, she was mad. That's what she was saying. She didn't know who ate the fucking chicken, where it went, but, and then we told her.
Yeah.
She was still mad.
But she felt stupid, too, after.
And...
you kind of had to fucking be there. It was funny to us. Okay, let's move on, Donna. They don't give a fuck about that. Donna was at the emergency room this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of her illness or anything.
No, because that's...
It was for another matter.
Yeah.
And there was a cop there.
Yeah, the cop came...
And while you're telling the story,
yeah,
I gotta go and put some stuff in here.
So, I went to Emerge at, I left here, like, I woke Ed up just to let him know I was going to Emerge because I didn't want him to, wake up and he has no idea where I am and the car's gone, like, fuck, you're supposed to tell your spouse where you're going, especially if you're going to the hospital. So anyways, I wake him up, I go to Emerge, I pull in there, I'm walking into the Emerge, and at the front of the hospital is like where cops or like, I think, is people allowed to park there for like 5 or 10 minutes?
Where?
At the very front. Like it's like priority fucking parking, I guess. Like there's a part like where it's anyways. So she gets out of her vehicle, I see her get out, and I think nothing of it. Right? I'm just go in there, I go and grab a number and I go sit down, and then she's there, right? And instead of her going and just doing her business, right? She starts look like she looks like this, like she's like looking like, and there's just me and there's another lady and her daughter in there, and that was it. And there's security, or like this door screener, right? That was it. There was nobody else in that emergency room. So she spots me, right? And she starts like really like looking at me like, with hate. Like you could tell I don't know why she was looking at me like that, because fuck, I don't know you. Like I'm fucking out of Merge, for crying out loud.
Yeah, she don't fucking know you.
Like, so then she picks up the phone, right? And like, when they say through door B, that means like you're going to like be looked at by a doctor, or like that's through door B, right? So she picks it up and she says Timmins police, and off she goes through door B. Now, I do all my stuff, right? Like you talk to the nurse, and And I was waiting for it to go to triage, right? That's where they ask you more questions about why you're there or whatever, right? And, you know, put stuff in your computer or whatever, right? So I'm sitting there, and the fucking cop comes out, and she stops fucking dead again as soon as she goes through door fucking B right into the waiting room, okay? And it's just me and the lady that was there with her daughter to begin with. There was nobody else in there, okay? And she just fucking looks, like, even the fucking lady that was there with her daughter, she ended up turning around to see what the fucking cop was looking at. Like, fuck off. Like, I don't know what her damn problem was, but like, she seemed like one of those cops that, you know, when we watch on YouTube and stuff like that, the ones that just make up the fucking own rules and shit like that, their own, it's not even a fucking law, they just make something up because it, you know, they think it sounds good. She seemed like one of them.
She seemed like one of them.
Anyways, I didn't really, like, she left after, but that's not the point. Why are you fucking looking at me?
Yeah, well, maybe she's checking you out.
No, Ed, no. It's like I offended her when I called them pigs. When I say that they're pigs, she takes it to heart.
Do you think she watched the YouTube video? Is that what you think?
I'm gonna say yes, because I've never seen that cop ever in my fucking life, and I don't know why, unless I look like, you know, somebody that's fucking wanted, which I doubt. You know, I don't understand why she was looking at me like that. Like, I wasn't scared, I didn't do anything, but I don't like being stared at either for no damn reason. Like, don't try to pull that shit on me. You know?
Yeah, don't be fucking with me. I ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't wanted. Ain't no warrants for me.
Yeah.
Don't try to intimidate me.
Yeah.
What's your name and badge number?
The last time
Is that what YouTube taught you?
Yeah.
What's your name and badge number?
And I said that one time when, remember when those fucking guys were taking pictures of the house and they were, of the windows and stuff? Remember they came right up to remember it was like, I don't know, it was last year, the year before?
Guys?
What?
What guys?
Remember those fucking guys?
The maintenance guys?
No, it wasn't maintenance. Remember, we had them on the ring cam. I went to the fucking cops with it. Remember they were I don't know, they were looking like right at up at the window and stuff like that. Remember this? I went to the fucking police station. I was like, who the fuck, like, who's this? Like, the cop told me that nobody owns their front yard.
Yeah, I remember you saying something like that before.
Remember that? And he guesses that they were just contractors. Well, where the fuck is the contractor fucking truck? Like, anyways, and because he was getting all like snitty with me and like, you know, one of those cops, like, you know, oh, Mr. Proper, I fucking have a uniform on, so you better listen to me. So I was like,
listen to me now.
So I was like, what's your name and badge number? Because I had my little pen and my little notepad out.
Yeah.
And he does this with his badges. I don't wear the badges, right? But he does the whole...
Right here?
Yeah.
Officer right here. Is that what they make? They always talk about that on YouTube? How the officers call themselves right here?
No, they didn't say right here. He just went like I said, what's your name and badge number? I looked up and he was waiting for me to like look at him, and he just took his finger like, you know, here's my name without, you know, I'm not telling you my name. You know?
Yeah.
Little cocksucker.
Fucking shit weasel.
Yeah.
Donna seen a guy
Throw shoes.
Yeah.
And two other guys this morning. I was coming home after grabbing a coffee from the hospital because I can't get my prescription filled until 9 o'clock when Shoppers is open, so I had no choice. Like, I had to come home. I'm not gonna fucking wait around for 2 hours or whatever at outside a fucking drugstore. You know, that seems a little creepy. Anyways, so under the underpass, there's like two hobo guys, like two bums walking, and there's another guy that comes out from like, you know, kind of jogging down, like, because it's a little bit of a tilt.
Who's jogging down?
He goes down. He didn't even have socks on. He took off his shoes, like they were just like not running shoes, those slip-on shoes, you know, like that. Like took them off, right? Picked it up and like, and it wasn't like, you know, he really whipped it. He hit the one guy. He hit him in the back with the shoe. But the I didn't know why he did that. I don't know why he took off his shoes.
What did the other guy do after he got hit with the shoe?
The guy turned around, but that like those two guys that were in the front, they were like a lot. Maybe they knew something. Like maybe the guy was all fucking doped up or something. But like those guys were a lot bigger than the fucking guy that threw the shoe. Maybe they just like knew better. Not I don't fucking know. But he got it right in the back. Just
Canadian Indian at the food basics.
This was this afternoon. This is our like not this afternoon because it's afternoon like around 11:30ish. I went there to get a couple things.
Where?
At the food basics.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm in line, and I'm waiting for the lady in front of me to like she's packing her stuff, but she still hasn't paid yet, and I hear like a guy's voice say, "Excuse me." Excuse me, so like I just push over a bit, right? Because you know, if somebody's saying excuse me, they want to get by. I'm not gonna stop you. But as he's going by, like I glance, like I look up and I notice it's this Canadian Indian guy with the gray hair. Maybe if you're from Timmins, you know who I'm talking about because apparently he's kicked out of the fucking store already. But so he's like an older guy, but not like geezered old, like you know. And
he's old but not geezer old.
Yeah, and he has one of their reusable bags, but it's full of fucking everything in that bag was stolen. The whole bag was stolen. Fucking everything. I don't know why they didn't call the fucking cops because I'll tell you. And if they say, well, oh, he left the store or whatever. But before we get to that part, so I had like this big. It wasn't even the small. It was the great big jug of Listerine at the top. You know, like that fucking mega size or whatever. And then a whole bunch of, they had some beers in there and whatever food, the rest of the food was in there. So the cashier notices, right? So she waits till he kind of gets past the lady that's bagging her stuff, right? And she says like, hey, excuse me. And she says, excuse me. And the guy turns around and he starts and he takes like a step forward, right? He's like, what? Like it, but he was very mad, right? And she says, you can't be in here. And he's like, what? And he starts taking another step, right? I got a little
towards
bit.
Her?
Yeah, like I was just gonna. My stuff was on the belt already, but like if he would have came closer, I just would have backed up in somewhere into the store until that was done. Anyways, so he just goes, right? He stops. The cashier stops. Saying anything to him because, well, the guy obviously nobody could fucking, that's how some of the guys here are in fucking Timmins, try to scare a female, right? So they just stop doing whatever and they get away with whatever. But anyway, well, I wouldn't, well, it depends. If you knew some type of fucking like fighting style, eh?
Fighting style?
Yeah. Like if you and you were a cashier, well then go right ahead. Like, something.
But you need to know a fighting style.
Yeah.
Like what do you mean? Like what do you mean?
Like not karate, but like you could take somebody down real fast, or you can do that stuff and you slap whatever and say they had a knife and out, or just like a quick shot to like those snap jab, like that kind of stuff. Get them in like a fucking chokehold and put them out for a couple minutes while the cops come, like that kind of shit. Anyways, okay, so he leaves, and then I pay for my stuff, and I'm going out to the car to come home. Well, who's fucking sitting on their fucking property, on the Food Basics property, where you just stole from, with his fucking girlfriend, you know, sharing fucking shots of Listerine, and they're fucking digging through the fucking bag.
I'm just taking off my socks.
Having a stolen fucking picnic.
It's getting warm in here. What's the weather? What's the temperature?
I think it's supposed to be like, he was treating her to a stolen picnic.
Yeah. Treating her to a stolen picnic.
I was mad though, like, fuck you. Fuck, like, get a fucking job.
He was treating her to a stolen picnic. I've never heard that one before.
Well, everything was stolen. Right to the shots of mouthwash. It's feels like 28 right now.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
And then it's gonna go to, feels like 29.
Well, I got an idea.
What?
Why don't you grab us a couple of those chocolate popsicles and we'll go outside. Usually I get in a road toke, but I don't think it really matters much today because that's all I've been doing. That's why Donna made me do the video over. She says I was doing too much of the shatter, and
Yeah.
the last video just wasn't entertaining, she says.
Well, you're just like
Huh?
stoned.
You're
Like how-
stoned.
Like how you look.
I look fine.
Yeah.
I gotta go scrub the old meat cigarette, you know, spruce myself up a little, but other than that, I look pretty good. Okay, so what kind is these ones? Just full chocolate?
Fudge something.
Fudge somethings.
Classic fudge bars.
Tasty stuff. Yeah, I already showed you everything outside, but it's getting warm in here. I kind of gotta like step out there for some oxygen. That's better. There's absolutely nobody around. Dead as fuck.
I'm good, eh?
Show us how you eat that, Donna.
I bite it. I do. Look at there's teeth. Oh, yeah. Look, there's teeth marks. Seriously. Just take a bite out of it, and then you chew it a bit.
So? Oh, fuck. I'm dropping chocolate on myself.
There's
So, what else you got to say?
nothing. I don't really have anything to say.
No final stories?
No.
You want to talk about your... You don't want to talk about your illness from yesterday?
That's all gone. I feel fine. Like I feel like just back to normal. Like I feel okay.
And Donna feels back to normal. She feels okay. It's pretty warm out here too.
I'm not cutting the fucking lawn.
Hmm?
I'm not cutting the lawn.
You're not cutting the lawn. Donna's not cutting the lawn.
Well, Well, maybe it looks a little bit shitty, but I don't really feel like it.
She might cut the lawn, but she doesn't really feel like it. It's only stick now, Donna.
Eddy?
Hmm.
You just fucking did the same thing.
No.
Except greasier. You're a pig. You need something for your mouth. No, no. Eddy, don't.
Nah, that's what happens when I eat your ass.
No.
I look like this after.
You know, that's disgusting and that's not true. You are a pig. You seriously need, it looks bad.
Well,
Come in here. Can't take you nowhere. Here, seriously. Fucking wipe your, clean yourself.
what'd you say? Clean myself up? Fuck off.
Here. Okay, I think that's everything.
Yeah, that's everything. Donna thinks that's everything. It's time for me to take my afternoon
No,
nap.
you no,
What?
you're not doing that.
Yeah, it's afternoon nap time.
It's not afternoon nap time.
It's afternoon nap time. You fucker. Look at, she goes and sits on my spot.
I'm just kidding. You don't need a nap though, Ed. No naps allowed in this house. Anyways.
Okay, Donna.
Hmm. We are oot.
Cigarette holder to everybody.
We are oot.